Hello friends, this is Nirmal here for Technique, and in this video we're going to review the flagship device from the Utopia. So the Utopia is the latest device from Ventures and announced last month, and this is the most powerful device ever made in this world according to the company. And this comes with a really great hardware. It has a 5.2-inch Quad HD display. It's powered by the powerful Snapdragon 810 octa-core chipset coupled with 4GB RAM and 32GB internal storage. It has this CyanogenOS 12.1 along with Android 5.1.1 and a 3000 mAh battery. Now on the camera front, it has a 21 megapixel sensor, dual tone LED flash, fingerprint scanner on the rear panel, and an 8 megapixel front facing camera. So that was the spec aspect of the Utopia. So this device is priced $24,999, available exclusively on Amazon. So is this device really value for money and also the powerful phone available right now? Let's find out in this review. So first up, let's see the design and build quality. So design wise, you can see U has carried forward its trademark design from the Euphoria. You can see the curved edges, the power and the volume keys have been integrated into a single unit. The Saturn ring for the camera unit. It has a projection actually, and it's protected, and you at the bottom you have this fingerprint scanner. On the edges you can see it's a curved finish. It's made of aluminum and magnesium, and it's an all metal body. It's a unibody design. On the left side you have this SIM tray, which is a hybrid SIM tray, which can accommodate a micro SD card as well. You have the power and the volume keys. On the top you have the 3.5mm audio jack and the microphones, and at the bottom you have the micro USB charging slot. So all in all, you can see design wise U has been pretty much spot on with the design and build quality. It looks really good. It's a metallic finish and overall finishing looks really good. So you can say the design and build quality, it's a good device all around, and it's just 5.2 inches in screen size, and it's pretty compact to use. So that's one really good aspect about the Utopia. So all in all, we would say the Utopia is a well-built phone with great design and build quality. Now moving on to the display on the Utopia. So Utopia comes with a Quad HD display. It's a 5.2-inch Quad HD display with 2560 by 1440 resolution and 565 pixels per inch. That's a lot of pixels per inch on a small display, and the display is really vibrant and colorful. It's pretty sharp as well. The touch response also looks pretty good, but at times because of the software, the touch response for the navigation buttons is not really accurate, but that's a different aspect. For the display alone, the device has a really good display, the vibrant colorful display. The viewing angles are also really good. It also has Corning Gorilla Glass protection, and it's really a great display in this price point. So display is definitely one of the best aspects about this device. So that is the display aspect. Now let's move on to the software and performance. The software wise, this phone runs CyanogenOS 12.1, so that's a custom OS, and this is on top of Android 5.1 Lollipop, and probably it will get the Android 6.0 Marshmallow update, and this is the UI. So this has a lot of additional features being offered. You can see the custom notification center. It has a custom configurable notification panel, quick toggles, and a lot of other options. It also comes with a lot of themes inbuilt. You can download and install additional themes using the theme app, and it also have this app drawer. You can also customize this app drawer with the traditional Android kind of look, or this is a new look. So those are the options available, and this does come with a lot of additional features like gestures. You can customize the navigation buttons, the navigation, the notification light. A lot of things can be customized, and it also comes with around you feature. That's a new feature where you can now search for food, shopping, cabs, flight, hotels, bus, and train. So these options are included. You can directly search from here without going to a third-party app. So that's something really good. So that's the software aspect, and while it does offer a lot of additional features and tools, it also is not really that great in terms of the performance. A lot of bugs are there, and you can definitely see some crash for apps. The camera app does crash a couple of times, and also other apps which have performance issues. So that's the issue with software. So we are expecting you to come up with a fix for these software issues. Apart from that, it also comes with a fingerprint scanner, and this is one of the biggest issues with the device. The fingerprint scanner is not accurate, and a lot of times you find issues with the fingerprint scanner. It does not work really well. Again, this is the issue with the software, which can be easily completely fixed by the company, so we're expecting that to happen pretty soon. But otherwise this is a hit and miss, and most of the time you may not really able to unlock the device with the fingerprint scanner. So that's something not really great on this device. Now talking about the performance side, this phone runs a Snapdragon 810 octa-core chipset with 4 gigs of RAM, and the performance is pretty good. Even if you multitask, the performance is really good. You can run multiple games and apps at the same time. The gaming performance was also pretty good. But having said that, because of the software issue, it does create an not really pleasant experience using this device because of the bugs and crashes. But having said that, the gaming experience is pretty good on this device, but it does heat up because the Snapdragon 810 chipset is known for heating, so it does heat up around the 42 to 43 degrees, which is not really high, but then it's still on the higher side, considering that most of the devices heat up only around 40 degrees. So heating is there, but then if you are only playing too many games or running multiple apps in the background, that happens. Otherwise it's a pretty decent device all around. So this phone comes with 4G LTE support and also hybrid SIM card, and this can also be expanded via the micro SD card. There is a 32GB internal storage. So that was the software and performance. So all in all, we would say the software, it was not really satisfactory. A lot of bugs and crashes which can be definitely fixed, and the performance side, this was pretty good performing device all around. Now let's move on to the camera. So this phone comes with a 21 megapixel rear camera and an 8 megapixel front facing camera. Now we already done the camera review and found this camera to be quite capable. The 21 megapixel sensor, along with it's a Sony sensor along with a dual tone LED flash, works pretty well, and the face detection autofocus also helps in taking good pictures, and there is also optical image stabilization, and this camera interface is the typical Cyanogen camera with a lot of modes and features. So overall, if you take up the camera photos, camera samples, you can see some of the samples which were taken. They come pretty good, and overall it's a pretty good camera all around in both the daylight and low light imaging. It may not be the best in this category, but still an acceptable camera for a flagship device. The front facing 8 megapixel camera also is pretty good for selfies, and if you're looking for great selfie experience, you won't be disappointed. This phone can also record videos in 4K resolution. That's an added feature. So we already uploaded the camera samples and also the camera review, so you can check out that video for more details. So all in all, we would say it's a pretty decent camera on this flagship device. Now moving on to the battery life. So this phone comes with a 3000 mAh battery. Now for the hardware it packs, we would have expected around 3300 mAh battery, but the battery capacity is just 3000 because of the smaller size, and the battery performance we would say is pretty average. With moderate to heavy usage, we could get 1 day of usage with almost 3 hours, 3.1 hours screen on time, which is just an average battery life. It's not really great, but it's not really bad either. It's pretty decent performance all around. So if you're a heavy user or a moderate user, you can definitely get 1 day of usage. That's not a problem, but getting more than a day will be tough on this device. So that was the detailed aspects about this device. So we have talked about almost all aspects. So what are the good aspects about this device? It has really good design, great display, good camera, and also high-end hardware. So this is the good aspects. Now talking about the not that great aspects, one is the software, which is extremely buggy and a lot of crashes happens, and the fingerprint scanner, which doesn't really work out. And there is also slight heating on this device even in normal usage. So, and the battery performance is just average. So these are the pros and cons of this device. So overall we would say it is definitely a great attempt by you in making a flagship device. It has really great hardware. Overall, we would say Utopia is pretty good value for money, except for the software and crashes, which we are expecting you to fix this in a couple of months time. So till that time, if you can use this device, considering that there are slight hiccups here and there, it is definitely one of the good devices all in terms of the value for money aspect. But if you're not really interested in issues on the software side, then we would suggest you to stay away from this device unless these issues are sorted out. Apart from that, we would say this is a decent flagship offering from Utelivengers. So that's all guys with the review of the Utopia. Hope you liked this video. Don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to YouTube channel for more videos. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.